Welcome back to See Us Stronger, our special and exclusive coverage of the games of the 32nd Olympiad in Tokyo. And what a way to start this huge day. Isa pong panalo para sa bayan. Carlo Paalam, victorious in a referee stop contest, or rather split decision, laban sa world number 1, si Shakov Zoirov ng Uzbekistan. And what a victory for this young man as he now marches on to the semifinals, assuring Team Philippines of another medal and also assuring our country of our biggest medal haul in 97 years. Opo mga kapatid, this has been the most successful Olympics thus far. And Carlo Paalam came out smoking in this fight where he clipped and hit consistently the world and Olympic champion Shakov Zoirov of Uzbekistan. What a fight! He brought the fight to the Uzbek from the very start, counter-punching hard and coming up with a points decision. He won the first round, and in the second round, the referee had to stop the contest because of a bad cut on the left eyelid of Zoirov. They went down to the cards, and Carlo Paalam was declared winner by split decision. So again, this is a great way to start our campaign this Golden Wednesday, as we have two more fighters gunning for the gold. And kami po ngayon ay maswerte because we have on the line with us no other than one of the biggest supporters of Philippine sports, Mr. Manny V. Pangilinan, the president also of ABAP, Mr. Ricky Vargas, and the president of the MBV Sports Foundation and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, Mr. Al Panlilio. Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Boss MVP, first of all, what a victory for the Philippines. Your reaction, sir?
Well, all of us are very happy, Nolly, and very grateful to our boxers and our other athletes for doing so well, no? And we're very, very pleased with them. Very happy for them.
Boss MVP, how big is this for, not only for the spirit of the whole contingent of the Philippines, but I guess for this country that is undergoing this kind of pandemic and undergoing so much right now?
Well, it brings a moment of hope, doesn't it, and joy amidst the desolation of this pandemic, no? So I think it's, from that perspective, it is very important that our athletes win. And of course, our basic desire is to excel, for our athletes to show the world that we can do it, that we can excel and win the gold, no? I think, we have at least 4 athletes gunning for the gold, 3 boxers, and si Obiena, I think he's playing this afternoon.
That's right.
So, we're all focused. We have adjusted all our schedules for the day to be able to watch Petesio at 12 noon and so forth, no?
Yes. Well, Mr. Ricky, congratulations again to the ABAP. Again, another boxer with a sure medal. First of all, this was not an easy fight, Mr. Vargas. Obviously, si Paalam was going up against an Olympic champion. Your reaction to this victory, and of course, this sure bronze again for the Philippines?
He was ready, and last night when we were talking, Coach Don was more positive than I was that Paalam would beat this guy. I think more than just the preparation. It is his mental focus and his psychological strength that brought him there. So if you take a look at Paalam, he look at his face and his eyes. He wants it. And guess what, Nolly? I was telling you that he was our youngest kid. He will defend his gold in Paris.
Wow, that is both big words, boss. Obviously this is a product of the program of ABAP, Mr. Ricky, and clearly it has become very successful. Is this something that gives more credence to the program of starting them young, especially for boxing?
Yeah, we got them all at the age of 15 for Yumir. I think 12 and 13 for Nesty and Carlo. No? Yes, it was grassroots, which was what MVP was telling us up front, that you have to develop grassroots, and we are talking about that at the moment.
Mr. Panlilio, obviously the MVP Sports Foundation has been a huge supporter, not only of boxing, but of the entire Philippine delegation. Again, a victory for us, but the role of the MVP Sports Foundation cannot be overlooked, and we'd like to congratulate you on that. Your reaction to the victory of Carlo Paalam?
Thank you, Nolly. Very, very happy, of course, with this success that ABAP is showing. As Ricky said, and MVP said, everything starts from the grassroots. MVPSF started 10 years ago, and our vision was to win the first gold medal. And I think this year, as you said, it's such a great Olympic year, not only for MVPSF, but of course for the POC. Having being the most demanded Olympic Games. And it really needs a lot of commitment and we just pursue what we wanted to do, and with the support, I think, of MVP and the MVP Group companies, we really targeted these players, boxers in this particular case, which will have a lot of medals in this Olympics.
All right.
Saka Nolly,
yes,
if I may add to that, kagabi, actually, in contact kami kay Paalam at kay Nesty, di ba? I mean, tatlo, because we want to, usually before a big event or big fight, kinakausap namin sila just to stay calm, stay focused, particularly kay Nesty, because gold na yan, no? And we told her there's only one word that counts, and that's gold. Right? So before our four boxers started, we had a Zoom meeting with all four, and just chatted with them to calm them down, and assure them of our support. I think important that they know that the whole country is behind them.
What are we looking forward to, Boss MVP, in terms of the support of the MVP Sports Foundation and, of course, the PLDT Group, as we see this great success of the Philippines now in the Olympics?
Basta to assure them that nandun kami, whether in victory or not in victory, nandun kami, especially kay Irish, no? Medyo concerned kami doon that she loses her focus, she loses hope, no? So I think Ricky spoke to her right after her fight, and we will continue to support her, because that could be another hidden story for our boxer.
Absolutely. Mr. Vargas, what are we looking at now as we prepare for the Nesty Petesio fight? That is a big one, going for the gold, the first ever Olympic gold of the Philippine boxing. Ano po ang napag-usapan ninyo ni Nesty, and how confident are you in this coming fight?
Molly, I think Nesty is ready. She's focused. She wants to achieve her dream, and with all the encouragement that is coming from people around her, and the video of her parents, I think she's ready. So I just wish her well. Pero sabi ko nga sa kanya, quota na ako. Pero Nesty, ito para sa iyo to, para sa pangarap mo, at pag tinanong mo sa kanya kung anong pangarap niya, simple lang. Sabi niya, ito lang niya may ihahon yung pamilya niya sa kahirapan. So it is poverty, and I pray very hard that she's able to accomplish what she set out to accomplish.
Well, yun
medyo
po.
matipot din ang buhay niyan.
Yes.
On our way to Olympics. So.
All right. Well, before I let you gentlemen go, a big congratulations, of course, to your entire team, to the ABAP, to the MVP Sports Foundation, and of course, Team Philippines. Mr. Pangilinan, we know that you're very busy, but you've been, of course, looking at and nakatutok po kayo sa mga laban. Your final message to our remaining athletes, to Nesty Petesio, to EJ Obiena, to our golfers who are actually, Al, you know this, Yuka Saso is still fighting, and Bianca Pagdanganan. Your final message to these athletes still carrying flag and trying to bring honor to our country, boss.
Yun lang, mahal namin kayo, and do your best. That's all we ask, and I think the goal will follow, no?
All right. Marami po salamat, PLDT Chairman, Mr. Manny V. Pangilinan, ABAP President, Mr. Ricky Vargas, and of course, SBP President and MVP Sports Foundation President, Mr. Al Panlilio. Mabuhay po kayo, and let's all pray for the gold.
Yes, okay.
All right, mga kaibigan, that is our interview with the people that have been behind this great success of Team Philippines. Abangan nyo po the coming fight of Nesty Petesio as she guns for gold in the Tokyo Olympics. We'll be back with See Us Stronger.